everyone, this is OmegaZula's channel, and today I want to show you the abilities of this hero, how their animation looks like. Kurado Foxhunter is a legendary champion from the Shadowkin faction. He was the 2022 Valentine's Fusion event, has some pretty unique mechanics. Since times immemorial, fox spirits were honored in the Dawnlands as bringers of good fortune and the messengers of heaven. Though mischievous by nature, they were benevolent to mortals, and never was their quarrel dire enough to inspire bloodshed. Alas, things changed when demon spawn armies conquered the Yakai. These new masters were driven by hatred of everything pure and kind, and they sought to exterminate the spirits of the land to extinguish its very soul. And so it was at the turning of the third moon that Kurado finally caught up with his prey, yet he found himself unable to notch an arrow, even though he knew there would never be another chance to prevail. Heartbroken, he sunk to his knees and wept in Yumeko's arms, as he realized what evil he had wrought at the behest of demons. But all was not lost. Yumeko embraced her would-be slayer, and told him of the good she saw in his heart. With her help, Kurato would leave the path of darkness that had been laid out before him, and take control of his fate. Together, they fled to join the rebellion that had long been growing in the kingdom of Yakai. When the time came, they fell upon Kurado's former masters like a furious storm, and brought justice for all the lives those villains had broken. From there on, the fox and the hunter would never again separate from one another. Kurado skills. Attack 1. 3 visitations. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Attack 2. Bedevil. 4 turns cooldown. Attacks one enemy. Places a stun debuff for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn, and resets the cooldown of this skill if Yumeko is on the same team, and this skill kills an enemy. Attack 3. Suppression Ward. 4 turns cooldown. Attacks all enemies. Has an 80% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be resisted if Yumeko is on the same team. Kurado passive effect. Stoicism. Damage inflicted by this champion cannot be decreased by enemy passive skills or masteries, except by the passive skills of bosses. Damage inflicted by this champion cannot be increased by this champion's masteries or ally passive skills except bosses. Whenever Yumeko dies, instantly grants a turn to this champion and resets the cooldowns of each of this champion's skills. And Kurato has Aura. Increases team's critical rate in all battles by 20%. This was OmegaZula's. Thank you very much for watching until the end. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Until next time, see you soon.